Nintendo has finally officially revealed the Switch 2. Nintendo put out a YouTube video and a tweet on social media with a 2-minute long trailer showing the console. Towards the end of the trailer, they also go into details about how backwards compatibility with both physical and digital games will be available on the Switch 2, but also the Switch 2 will have its own exclusive library as well. Just like in Nate the Hate's report, there were not too many games shown off. They did show off what looked to be a brand new Mario Kart game. We can tell mostly by the fact that the character model of Donkey Kong specifically does look to resemble that of the Donkey Kong model from the Mario movie that came out last year, and the fact that it also looks like there is a total of 24 possible players on a single track in a single race. Towards the end of the trailer, they also announced a new Nintendo Direct for April 2nd this year, going over more details like release date, price, and probably the launch lineup of games and whatever else might be coming out that year. The Blowout event is a little bit later than I was hoping for. I was kind of hoping for the event to happen a bit closer to March, maybe in the middle of that. But it happening the second day of April lets me know that this is leading a lot of people to believe that the Switch 2 will more than likely launch sometime in early to mid-June. That's the assumption at this point, but I'm sure during this direct, Nintendo will give us exact details. Personally, the trailer was a bit underwhelming, simply just because we mostly already knew what the console looked like. A lot of this leaked early this year and late last year as well, so not too many surprises. One thing I did notice was that the C button underneath the home button on the right Joy-Con didn't display anything. It was just a button with no label, which was interesting. So they might be changing that part up of the newer Joy-Cons, but we'll still have to wait and find out. A little disappointed that they didn't show off one or two more of their games in the trailer, just to kind of give us a bit more of what we can expect to play on it. If they're going to wait, if they're going to be making us wait all the way until April just to get more details on that. But at the same time, I'm wondering if this announcement finally will open up the floodgates for third-party developers to kind of start announcing their games will be coming to Switch 2, to kind of get the fan base ready and excited to play these games on another Nintendo platform. The trailer doesn't necessarily confirm, but it does show the Joy-Cons moving. It looked like it could possibly be a mouse. No confirmation just yet, but it really does look like it. I'm hoping that it actually does end up being true, obviously, because that would be amazing. Playing Splatoon, Call of Duty, or even Metroid Prime 4 with a mouse in tabletop mode, or just having the option in of itself, does sound pretty good to me. What else does that mean for us? Does that mean I can take my PC mouse right now and plug the USB into the side of plug the USB into the side of the dock and use that as a pseudo, keyboard, mouse setup during dock play even? Is that a possibility? I mentioned before that they did confirm backwards compatibility, but they didn't go into too much detail. So I'm still wondering if, when I put my Switch 1 game into my Switch 2, will there be any types of improvements there? Can I expect games like Darksiders 3, Bayonetta 3 to run at a locked 60, or at least at a higher frame rate than it currently does, or a more consistent 60 frames to where I can get a better performance out of it? Is that going to require a patch? I'm sure all this is going to be detailed and discussed during the April Switch 2 Direct, but that question is still in the back of my mind. Predictions. I really do think this console will drop $400, $399.99 more than likely. I don't think that they hit the 500 mark. We know Nintendo likes to keep their cost low, keep it affordable, keep the barrier of entry, low enough to where the average consumer can consider picking it up fairly early. It's going to be very interesting to see exactly how the third-party games look and run on this platform as well. I'm really excited to see what games might get ported over. A lot of games that don't even have release dates yet. I really do expect a Switch 2 port for many of them. We'll have to wait and find out. I'm just glad that we're finally done with waiting for them to announce that this thing exists. So now that it's finally out in the public and it's here, where the countdown starts now. April 2nd, big event. I'm really looking forward to that. We're going to get a lot of great details. We're going to see a lot of great first-party titles, a lot of new IPs, a lot of third-party ports, old and new. So look forward to that. Get y'all money ready. Within the next 6 months, I think this console will be out. June sounds like a really perfect time. And I was saying this since last year, launching a brand new system at the very beginning of summer when people are taking time off of work, they're getting out of school, they're looking for fun things to do. They want to spend money on video games when it's brand spanking new. I'm sure by then people will be more than ready to buy a Switch 2 system, especially with launch titles like Mario Kart 9, perhaps, who knows? But I think the launch lineup is going to be stacked. I think it's going to have something for everybody. First party, Hardcore Nintendo fans are going to get what they want. Nintendo fans that just want to play third-party games on a Nintendo handheld are going to get what they want. This is the best shape Nintendo has been in generations, and I think we're going to be seeing a lot from them that really blows you away. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Are you excited about it? What third-party games do you think we're going to see? Any new IPs? Any returning ones? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Peace out.